What's up, insurance agents? In this video, I'm going to show you, is it possible to make $1 million buying leads, dialing, trading your time for money? Now listen, you're probably going to hate what I'm going to say in this video, but I'll show you how easy it is to make $1 million. All right? Have you ever thought about what are the long-term side effects of leaditis, buying leads and dialing all day, trading your time for money? And the lead vendors are absolutely going to hate me for showing this to you, and all the parrots out there, the people who play the game of telephone and parrot a message that a parrot told them, that a parrot told them, that a parrot told them, because they're clones of a clone of a clone. It's nuts out there. It's the wild, wild west for us insurance agents. But let me show you how easy it is to make $1 million, because making $1 million is actually very easy. The hard part about it is becoming the person capable of doing it. All right, so here is you smiling and dialing like you were told. Let's say you're spending $750 a week on leads, okay? Let's just say $500. $500 a week on leads. Bring my handy dandy stool over here, AKA chair. So $500 a week on leads, you get 80 leads a week. Now let's see, you're doing 400 dials a day. And I'll show you what happens, because not everything that understand, like I said, you're probably going to hate with what I'm about to say, but I want you to understand that ease produces dis-ease. It produces difficulty. All right? By you doing what's easy on the front end, you create difficult situations for yourself on the back end. And listen, I know your upline or your agency owner, your IMO might have told you that this is the way, and I'm going to prove them either right or wrong in this video. So stick around to the end, because I have something very special for you. All right? And to preface this whole lesson or blessing, whatever you consider it as, you might hate this, but listen, not everybody I like and agree with is always right, and not everybody I dislike or disagree with is always wrong. All right? There is no light without dark. The world's got a lot of gray. So $500 a week on leads, 80 leads a week. So that's roughly what, $6.25 a lead? Correct me in the comments with my math if I'm wrong. $6.25 a lead on week, $400 a day, and let's say you talk to 60 out of 80 of these leads. So you talk to 50, let's just say you talk to 50 of them a week. You talk to 50 leads, you have 50 conversations, and you generate 25 appointments, 20 show up, 25 appointments, let's be more realistic, 15 show up. And you make 8 sales a week. Not bad. 8 sales a week. Average policy, 1,080 bucks a year. So let's do this. 8 times 80 times 12. Make sure that math's right. 76.80, you write 76.80 a week. An annual premium times 4. That's a $30,000 a month producer. That's big money, right? So let's just keep math simple. 30K a month. Let's say you only issue 25,000 of that. So 5 policies fall off, whatever it is. So what that means is we're spending $2K a month on 300 something leads, 320 leads, 625, 50, 30K, 25K goes through, you're at an 80% comp. So 25 times 80%. So that's roughly $20,000 you can expect to make after a full year from this. $20K from this month of work. That's pretty cool, right? 20 times 12. So you're doing $240,000 a year of issued paid premium or commissionable premium that you're making. That's pretty cool, right? We're not going to factor in all the people that cancel. Let's just say you get to keep $220,000 of this after a year. So you're making $220,000 a year from buying and dialing leads. So after 5 years, you'd be at $1 million. But here's the thing. It's costing you so much. You have to look at the opportunity cost. So here's what most people do is, got a call coming up in 30 minutes. All right, I'll make this quick for you. $400 a day. That takes what? And you're talking to how many people a day to generate? Okay. So let's say it's taking you 6 hours a day to dial. So 6 times, let's say 6 days a week you're dialing. It's 36 hours that you worked on just dialing, plus 36 hours a week, plus the 25 appointment slot time you spent, 10 minutes talking to all those people. That's another couple hours. So let's just say 40 hours a week talking to people to book appointments and dial, plus the 15 hours it took to run those sales calls. So it's 55 to 60 hours a week you spend looking for people just to spend a couple talking to them. So 60 hours a week. $60 times, let's say you only work 50 weeks out of the year, 2 weeks vacation. That's 3,000 hours. Woo! Holy shit. There's only 2,080 hours in a working year based on 40 hours a week at a factory job. So that is 3,000 hours a year you work. 3,000 hours a year, and that's not even including all the underwriting calls and the risk assessments. So let's just add an extra 100 hours to that to account for all the BS, and that's probably an understatement. So let's take 220,000 divided by 3,100. You're making roughly $71 an hour. I'm rich! Not quite. So $71 an hour is what you're trading your time for. You're telling me that you think you're only worth $71 an hour because you think because your upline or agency owner told you to do that, because someone told them to do that, because someone told them to do that, because we play this long game of telephone in the insurance industry. This is what I call like leaditis, or like poverty. If you want to get ahead, there is a different, unorthodox, counterintuitive way that you can make 10 times as much doing 10 times as less. Mason, I don't believe you. I'll show you, because this is stupid. I'm not saying you are stupid. I'm saying this is stupid. You are worth way more than that. You're worth way more than that. So you got the picture of it, right? Let me make sure this looks good on the camera as well. We don't have to record this a second time. Now, but here's the thing. What's the opportunity cost? Well, if you're only talking to 50 leads a week, that's 30 leads a week that go undiagnosed, so untalked to. 30 times 50, that's 1,500 leads we did not convert. 1,500 leads we did not convert. There's a shit ton of money left on the table because we only talked to 50 leads a week, so 25 people did not book appointments. Let's do the math on that. 25 times 50. That's an extra 1,250 leads. And the 10 people, or the 10 people that didn't show up, that's an extra 500 leads that have gone unconverted. So 1,750, 3,250. All these leads have gone unconverted after a year. It's literally just a stack of families begging for your help that never received it because of follow-up. And if you're converting, let's just say 80, you make 8 sales out of that. So let's take 3250 divided by, if you're converting 8 divided by 80, convert, oh my, oh boy. That's 10%. 10% of 3,250. Was that 325? Yeah. We could have made an extra 325 sales, which should have been, you could have doubled your income. You could be doing 140 an hour. That's the hypothetical max. Based on all this, you could have made 400 and something thousand. You could have doubled this. However, you would have had to pretty much double this as well. So let's say we're working 6,200 hours to try to resolve all these leads as well. We have to double our work to double our income. That's a very poor business model right here that you're trapped in because of the slave master. I mean, I'm so sorry. The lead vendors. Now let's just see. We spend a third of our life sleeping. So let's just see how many hours there are in a year. So 24 times 365, there's 8,760 hours available to us in a calendar year. So 1/3 of that times 33%, 2,890. You're going to be losing some sleep. You can't even sleep 8 hours a day. You can only sleep 6 hours a day. But what about family? What about, I mean, this will mean you make $1 million in 3 years if you convert unconverted leads. You start following up all the time, manually, doing it yourself. This is a very poor business model. Do you know what this results in? Getting overweight because you can't go to the gym. Losing family and friends because you don't have any time to invest energy in your relationships with the things that are important to you. There's no hobbies. Like, I can't scuba dive with this. I can't take my dogs on a walk with this. So they're going to become lethargic and hate me. Other people will make fun of me because I have all this money and no time to use it. Damn, like this is a recipe for disaster. And someone's going to get mad about it. Like, someone's going to hate me because I told them the truth. And sometimes help hurts before it helps. Okay? There's a different way. One where you don't have to slave away your time you don't have to whore yourself out for a little bit of the carrier's money. I'll show you how to take a lot of the carrier's money for being like a modest person, being a good girl, being a good boy, okay? Because this is stupid. This is stupid. This is what like most agents do. And this is why we have a 92% attrition rate in this industry. And other idiots will tell you, well, you just need to recruit to do all this. Awesome. Let's get more of the people we like, know, love, and trust to come trade their time for money so we can buy back ours. What an ethical way to please God. Oh boy. This is stupid, okay? I'll come up with a name for like leaditis or something, but this is dumb. Let's move this because there's a different way that requires 1/10 of the work and you make 10 times more money. All right, 500. We're not buying leads now. We are buying ads. So that $500 a month actually will probably get you double the leads every week simply because of like ad costs. But let's just keep it the same. Let's say it only does 80 leads a week, but these are people who register for a one-to-many sales pitch, a mass market machine that sells multiple people at the same time. So we're no longer trading time for a little bit of money. We're trading time for 10 times more money. But I'll show you how to break that connection later on. And I haven't led any agent astray yet. No agent in any of my programs has gone a month without putting food on the table or getting like my agents don't stare up at the ceiling at night wondering like, why can I not make enough money? Your problem isn't that you don't make enough money. The problem that you have is you don't make money fast enough. I'll help you take your yearly income and turn it into your monthly income. It's a bold claim, right? This is the path. So now we're getting 80 people to register for a one-to-many sales pitch. I call it my mass market machine. And let's just say only 25% of people show up. So 20 people show up to the sales pitch each week. So 80 registrations. We get 20 of those people to show up live, and we have a 25% closing ratio on our pitch. So that means we're making 5 sales per week. 5 sales per week. So that's $5K a week on the live pitch. But wait, what if we send out the recording and we match what we do on the front end live? So 5 people watch the recording and buy it. Now we're making 10 sales a week. $10K a week. Huh. This is interesting. So we're spending $2K a month to generate $40,000 of sales a month. How? And we're only doing it in 1 hour of work a week. So that's 4 hours of work, and let's just say it takes 1 hour of creating the ads or whatever a week. That's 8 hours of work in a month for $40,000 in premium. Let's say only $35,000 of it goes through. We're doing 10 times less work than the other agent who is making less than us. Are you getting this? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? But here's the thing. What happens to these other 60 leads? Well, 20 of them also watched the replay and 5 of them bought, but there's still 40 more. Email sequences. What if we automate the follow-up and we have a clone of ourselves doing all the selling for us? Because most people are going to take about 3 to 9 months before they trust you enough to buy from you. Most people don't put out on the first date. Most people don't want to get married on the first date. I would argue that's not my type of person. All comedy aside. That's insane. So now we're doing $40K a month, working 8 hours a month. And let's just say that we're not making sales live on this. These people are buying from recording, so that's an extra 10 hours of sales calls a week. So 10 hours, so we're spending 48 hours a month to generate $40K a month. That is insane. Let's do the math on that real quick. 40 times 12. This is just base. That's 480,000. And 48 times 12, that's 576 hours. So 480,000 for 576 hours of work. Holy shit, Batman. Mason, you are a genius. Divided by 576. You are now making $833. Divide this by this. We just turned our yearly income into our monthly income. And actually, we just like 7x'd our process. We just got 7 times farther ahead and faster ahead than the other agent. Is this not insane? Why has your agency owner not showed you this? Why has your upline not showed you, why is your IMO not showing, why is the lead vendor not want you knowing this? Because it keeps you in poverty. It keeps you under their control because they let their ego run their business. They run their business by the seat of the pants rather than by numbers. And they need you working to set an example to make them feel like their agency owner title is, it's almost like teachers in schools. They go on such a power and control trip that they'll send your children home with homework, cut into your family time working stupid math equations because they teach math all fucked up in Western culture. The government indoctrination camps, as someone I heard call it. I absolutely love that name. The misdirection system, it's so crazy. The government indoctrination camps, I love that. Is this not insane? It's easier to make a little bit of money. It's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. That's insane. That goes against all the programming you've been sold because like school teachers, because they want a cognitive bias and reinforcement, because where emotion goes, rationalization follows. They don't want to feel like they wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars on a pointless degree. That communication degree that taught me how to use my mouth to make money is worth more than any fucking college degree out there. But I don't shove it down anybody's throat. But it's insane. They'll send your kids with homework to make themselves feel smarter about the stupid decision they made to go to college to be a teacher. Wasted 8 years of their life to trade for $40,000 a year in shitty benefits and a couple days off that they make you feel bad when you use them. Isn't the slavery in this country funny? Like, it's stupid. Poverty is so stupid. It's like, Mason, all you talk about is money. I don't really care that you think that. I hate being broke and I hate seeing people struggle more than I hate you thinking that about me. I'd rather be wrong and have what I have than be right and have what anyone else has, have what most agents have. This is the path to prosperity. It's so much easier to make $1 million a year with this because you just double how much you spend on ads. You start spending $1,000 a week. So now we're spending $4,000 a month. So we're spending $48,000 a year on ads. 48K a year on ads, so 50,000 to do 960,000. Make it 50,000 and you'll hit the million mark. But wait, I haven't even showed you the best part of this. What about the follow-up sequences to the other 40 people who never, what if we convert an extra 20 people? After month 6, an extra 5 people a week start buying. I'll let you do the math on that. I'll let you do the math on that because things start getting crazy. And here's the thing, once you start doing this, now's when we bring on other agents because you just fill up their sales calendar with sales calls and now you only work 1 hour a week to generate all the sales calls for all of your agency. Your agents are now unrecruitable. I don't care what latest comp gimmick or product that comes out. Your agency becomes unrecruitable because you treated them like your children and you're willing to die for them and go to war for them and educate them on what it truly means. Like you turn your insurance business into a McDonald's drive-thru with this. But Mason, it goes against everything my upline says. By all means, keep listening to them. I'll offer you a different perspective. I'll offer you a different path to prosperity. Trading time for a little bit of the carrier's money is not the best route. Buying and dialing leads is not the best way. This is. So if you're tired of not being able to cross destinations off your bucket list of places, beautiful places you want to go with beautiful people and have beautiful experiences before you die, like if you're tired of slaving away and sitting at a fucking desk all day, dialing this thing, if you're tired of spending all day, all of your life on this thing, look at your screen usage. Look at your screen usage. If it's more than an hour a day, you are addicted. You are enslaved to that thing. It is programming and you can change it. If you switch to this, if you change the business model you're in, and I'll show you how to do it for free if you click the link in the bio down below. I'll show you how to build the mass market machine for free and stop trading time for money. Okay, I'll show you how to write like you talk and become effective with copywriting and persuasion. Buying and dialing leads is trying to convince people. This is persuasion. We get them to close themselves with a beautifully crafted message. I'll show you how to break false beliefs and all that stuff, but this is the path to prosperity. If you're ready to stop trading time for money and being poor, click the link down below or go to runningbuddiesacademy.com. I recommend you just click the link down below though. This is the path to prosperity. All right? This will make you rich. If you listen and you embrace it and you do everything you can to get there. Disclaimer, I'm not promising you $1 million, okay? Because some fucking FCC idiots watching this. So do your own due diligence. I trust your intelligence enough to make an educated decision on if buying leads or doing a one-to-many sales pitch is way better for you and your family and achieving what's important to you. Making $1 million in a month, in a year, we're not even going to have them making $1 million in a month because that's even easier than making $1 million in a year. And believe it or not, it's actually easier to make $1 million in an hour than it is. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole right now because that people wouldn't believe me. They'd say I was lying. But let's just say if I can make $1 million in a month, then you can make $1 million in a year. All right? Very easy. It's just, do you want to take 6,000 hours to do it or do you want to do it? The problem isn't that you don't make enough money. The problem is that you don't make money fast enough, all right? If you want to 10x how fast you make money, if you want to turn your yearly income into your monthly income, click the link below Go register for the event and I'll show you exactly how to build the marketing blueprint. I'll show you exactly how to turn your insurance business into a McDonald's drive-thru. That way when you recruit, people actually come in and make money and they thank you and they're so respectful and they become good citizens and they go out and do amazing things in the world. You can see your agents go and achieve incredible things because of the work that you put in to build a platform for them to turn their mess into a message. All right? Like, this is the path to prosperity. This is the road you need to follow. Buying and dialing leads is stupidity. It's insanity. It's maniacal. It's absolute, utter nonsense. It's like the doctor giving you weight loss medication to get rid of your gut instead of just prescribing you a healthy diet to fix the cause. Buying and dialing leads is treating a symptom rather than fixing the cause. All right? This is the path to prosperity. This is the roadmap you need. If you want me to draw this out more and show you exactly how much money you need to make and the actual strategy and the tactics you need to follow, comment down below. I'll make that video for you for free. Or if you just want to buy all your time back and learn this today, click the link down below, go register, and I'll see you over there, my friends. Peace out, happy health and prosperity, and I will see you in the next video. Click the link down below, unless you hate money.